province has announced more initiatives, more legislation proposed coming up to do with rezoning and infill, something that this city has already done in some pockets around the hospital, around the North End. Your feeling on what they are proposing?
Well, I think you said it right, Wayne. I mean, there's a lot of work which was done in advance of this legislation within this community. There's 5 main hub areas that have transit connectors on them, and part of what the province had initiated was that within those areas, within 800 meters of those areas, there'd be a certain density allowed, and we already have that in place. And then within 400 meters of a bus stop, there would be a certain density allowed. So it really doesn't affect this community a lot. There would be one area which may be out at the university, potentially a little bit more because of that being a transit hub, that there would be some ability to kind of look at more density in certain areas there, but then there's also height restrictions because of the airport. When we look at the college, maybe around the college, but it would mean more so that some of the existing structures would have to come down and then rebuilt into the higher density from what is there. The one thing that is probably we're just working through now is the parking allowances, because what they're looking at doing is considering the removal of the parking allowances, and that may create a little bit of a concern. So I know that that's something that staff has triggered upon pretty quick and are looking at how that would affect. The idea being that if you're close within that transit area, that you're basically just now you don't need the vehicles because you're taking the transit everywhere. It does work in some communities, but it may not work completely within this community. So that's one piece that it's being reviewed.
Just not big enough yet. But we're getting there.
Yes, exactly.